Greetings and salutations, everyone. I wanted to go ahead and give an update on my Ford Maverick XLT hybrid version after 6,924.3 miles. So, first thing that I'm sure everyone's curious about, what my MPG was on the hybrid. So, without any further ado, let's just get that out of the way. And over the past 1,868.6, I was getting 44.6 mpg. One thing I really liked was the EV code, so this will show you when you're in electric and hybrid and all that, so that's really cool. Another thing I really like is when you turn the vehicle off, it shows you all your trip information. One thing that I don't like is this screen that pops up when you turn the darn thing on. Wait for it. That screen right there, the ready to drive is fine, whatever, it usually goes away. But this one hangs on there for quite a while. It doesn't just drop as soon as you put it into gear and like start moving and all that. Backup camera is nice too, by the way. Like I'm going reverse, going into drive, moving forward. It doesn't go away. It's really annoying. I don't like it. You have to hit OK because it gets in the way of the EV coach. And I can't see it when I'm getting out, so that's why I don't like it very much. Love this cubby still. Love all this stuff. Love the way it's laid out. Love everything about it. Only thing I don't love, there's a setting in here for this ambient light. Right now I have it on. And every once in a while, it randomly just turns off. And that's that underglow light here. You pretty much have to have that on at night, otherwise you can't really see what's back here, and I keep my keys and other stuff in there that I reach for. So without that on, it doesn't work. I don't know why the brightness max isn't just default, because the default is at off, which is annoying, and it even retains that, but for whatever reason, sometimes it dumps that. I don't know why, can't fix it. Maybe there'll be some firmware update. I have no clue. The only other thing I don't like is, well, the build quality I've noticed is not the greatest. There's a little gap here. You can kind of see it. That popped up after, I don't know, 1,000 miles. It's all hard plastic, which makes it cheap, but the problem with the hard plastic is, and not putting rubber everywhere, like these, like this rubber piece is great. You can take it out, clean it and all that. This is great. You can kind of see a little bit of wear here. Maybe not. But the plastic, I don't even know if you can see this, but there's just minor little indentations when the light hits it just right. Just from me bumping it and rubbing it the wrong way. People coming in, rubbing it the wrong way. Just all the plastic, it scuffs pretty easily. Like maybe you'll see this one, but there's a scuff mark here just from the seatbelt hitting it like so. Whenever if you just aren't careful and just let it just whacks right into there. And if you pull like that, it leaves a little mark. Not the biggest fan of that, so it's really the plastic. That also holds true on the tailgate. The black plastic on the tailgate also scuffs fairly easily, but that's not the big a deal. It's solid black matte. However, it dirties very easily, meaning that I really have to scrub at it to get any sort of mud or anything. So my hands were dirty when I grabbed the tailgate and closed it. I have to really scrub hard, and there's a spot that I still haven't been able to get clean. Also wet. Hitting it with a power washer doesn't fix it right away. The flex bed I've used once, those little notches in the bed. I put like one piece of wood in there just for a divider, so it's neat. But honestly, I really like that feature. I think I'm probably going to use it maybe once or twice, but in reality it is just kind of a gimmick. It's not a make or break. It's kind of fun. Speaking of gimmicks, the fits thing is honestly more of a gimmick. I like what I ended up doing was I just set it to be a trash can. I just set it up as a trash can. I actually use the Ford thing that they give you. I got the kit for free because I pre-ordered it and had to wait a little bit longer. I put the one thing on here. I 3D printed one thing to put it in just to test it out. That's about it. But I don't really use it for anything else. The doors, I mean, they're great. They kind of harped on that as a feature for fitting really tall water bottles. I mean, I do have a tall water bottle that I use, but I'm not one to really travel with water bottles that often, so this is just kind of like a door, whatever. My sunscreen fits perfectly right here, so I kind of like that, the little divot under the speaker, so that's pretty cool. Floor mats were an excellent choice. They're really nice and sturdy, really great. Screen holds up pretty good. This cubby I use for sunglasses here. Quality isn't terrible. It's noticeably, we'll say, cheap, even though it's not. I don't know. It's noticeably cheap. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I expected for the price, but you know, whatever. It's whatever. Screen's nice. Everything else is nice. Just, I wish it didn't scuff as easy. Like this doesn't scuff very, very easy. The reason, and this doesn't scuff very easy, but they're all smooth. So the stuff that's smooth doesn't scuff very easily. It's this weird textured plastic is what scuffs. So if I like rub this with my nail too hard, it'll scuff. If I rub this with my nail too hard, it doesn't really scuff, or if it does, you don't really notice it. That's because I don't think it's got these little divots in here that when you rub on it, it kind of pushes them together and causes the light to hit it differently. Otherwise, she's been running great. That's about it. I'm just rambling on. If there's anything anybody watching this wants me to touch on a little more, let me know. I can definitely do that on this vehicle. I will do my best to show you what it is, depending upon what it is you want to know. And as long as it doesn't require that much effort or won't hurt the vehicle, I'll definitely do it. All right, till next time, I'm the Ill-Informed Human. Goodbye.